Please be seated. So, I'm John Lay, and as the President of the New England Institute of Art, it is my privilege and distinct pleasure to welcome you to our 2015 commencement ceremony. I would like to briefly acknowledge the people on stage with me. We are joined today by a member of our Board of Trustees, our today's speakers, members of our Executive Committee, the Academic Department chairs, and of course our faculty, all of whom played a part in your journey here. And of course, you in the front, our candidates. You've worked hard and overcome many obstacles to get to this day, and I know that. And it is no mean feat. You should all pat yourselves on the back, you deserve it. In fact, stand back up. You deserve some credit for your success as well. And that is the many friends and family here today to support you and celebrate your success, without many of whom and their emotional and fiscal support, you might not have pulled this off. So please turn and face the audience and give them a big round of applause. Cool, graduates, please be seated. So, it would seem silly not to acknowledge what a tough year this was for the college. But this event, however, is not about the future potential of the New England Institute of Art, but rather to celebrate what you all received from the college, its talented faculty, and about your future potential. Many of you are already working in your chosen field in good jobs that you like, and I, for one, feel really good about that. It is great to see you all here getting your degrees. This is a big deal for you. Well done. It's a real stepping stone out. Well done. I mean, I can wax on lyrical for ages about how talented, determined, and generally graceful, accepting, and tolerant you all are, and say it's been my privilege to have worked at the college the whole time you were here, and I am in awe of the talent in this room. I know that you're all going to go out there and do great things, and most importantly, things that you love doing. I am honoured to know you, and expect to be able to call you and ask for a job in a couple of years. I had said to all our speakers that brevity is the word of the day, and realise I am going on a bit, so I will pass the baton to Chris Previtt, our Dean of Academic Affairs.
Hello. So just before coming here today, I was over at the Institute of Contemporary Art, and they are running an exhibit of Black Mountain College, which you may or may not know was a very short-lived post-war college, art and design, dance, fibers, that ran from about the mid-1930s to about 1957. And in that time it attracted faculty such as Walter Gropius and Koenig, and many who you probably studied in art history works. The interesting thing about it is they only lasted about 20 some odd years, and had a very interesting model in that there was no hierarchy between the administration and the faculty and the students. They all lived together in the dorms, they all ate together in the cafeteria, and their model for the classroom was that they all learned together around a common subject. The only difference being is that the faculty may have had more experience in a particular area, but they never claimed to know more than the students. They never claimed to be able to know more than the students. And I think there's one thing we all learn as faculty, as educators, is that as much as we give to the classroom, we get just as much, if not more, back from you guys. There's not a single faculty member here who hasn't left a class at a particular point and thought, wow, that's not at all how I thought today was going to go. In fact, it was better. In fact, I came away with something that's going to inform my ability to teach my future classes. And so at this point, here you are at graduation, we should acknowledge that there are many things that cannot be taught. Perseverance, tenacity, and character sort of immediately spring to mind. And perhaps not coincidentally, those are traits that every single one of you, or very soon to be graduates, all share. And those are traits that, while they may be modeled for you by your parents or your friends or even some of your faculty, we cannot teach you those. Those are things that you aspire to, that you raise yourself to. Your ability to work hard and not give up and persist despite many roadblocks and many hurdles gets you to this point, gets you to earn something that is yours and it can never be taken away from you. And if nothing else, whatever you end up doing, however creative you end up being, whatever field you end up in, whatever credits come across screens with your names on them, this is a milestone that is wholly yours, and you should always be proud of that and never diminish its importance in your life, and the human being that you've become. So, you will see that there are some graduates who have these golden cords around their necks, and they are not simply a fashion accessory put together by the fashion retail students. They are instead in recognition of students who are graduating with honors for the highest academic achievement. That is that cumulatively, their grade point average was so high that we had to do something about it. And so those students, I would like to read the names of the students who have received the cords and have thus demonstrated earning such high academic achievement. Above and beyond the amazing achievement of simply graduating. They are Brianna Anderson, Marcus Blair, Igor Da Silva, Andrew Deanne, Tobias Hexity. I know, he's dreamy, right? Caitlin Gibson. Catherine Lane. Alyssa McKinnon. Isama Perez. Sean Reed. James Rossborough. Aaron Slotnick. Chad St. Ange. And Nadine Tikas. Yes, it's equally dreamy. So next, we would like to recognize, so in each program of study, each area of study, there are specific academic achievement awards that are geared around specific skills and achievements and whatnot. So we are now going to recognize these particular department awards, and we will go through each department. And so to begin that, I would like to introduce the head of the audio department, the esteemed Rob Lehman.
Thank you, Chris. Congratulations, everybody. We have 2 awards in audio production this year. Excellence in Studio Production goes to Bernie Durgan. Bernie, come on up. And our most promising graduate, Heather Frasco. Now I'd like to introduce Christopher McKenzie, Digital Media and Communications.
From a particularly distinguished group of graduates this past couple of quarters, the Digital Film and Video Production Department. Faculty chose 2 students for recognition. The first for the Excellence in Digital Filmmaking Award goes to Dimas Bardales. The second award, named for our past department chair, the Mary Carderas Award for Excellence in Digital Media Communications, goes to Isamar Perez.
I love you, Isamar.
And now for the Fashion and Retail Management Department, Kathy Evans.
Afternoon, everyone. All right. Every department has outstanding students, but I would like to recognize everybody here that you are all outstanding because you're completing. For the Fashion and Retail Management, it's always been a hard choice, but we all came to an agreement, and we believe that Alyssa McKinnon is an outstanding student. Now to give the awards to the Design Department, Chris Previn.
I thought you were through with me. So there are 3 awards in the design department. The first one is the Davy Langmuir Award for Exceptional Conceptual Design Skills. This will go to Robert Stewart. The second design award is the Lorem Ipsum Award for Exceptional Typographic Design. This is going to Tobias Exedy. Design Department Award is the Hexagonal Grid Award for Exceptional Interior Design. That is to go to Edwin Serrata. To present the departmental awards for Media Arts and Animation, I'd like to introduce Jason Weiser.
It is truly hard to distinguish between all of our amazing graduates. Everyone in the animation and game departments created work that made us cry, made us laugh, taught us how to see. The animation department deliberated all over the break and finally chose Spencer Thompson for the Animation Award, who regrettably can't be here today. But we're very pleased to present for the Game Art Award, Lizmara Serrano Velez.
afternoon. I'm Hugo Byrne. I'm the Dean of Student Affairs. It took me 15 years to get from the back to the front. I'm here to present the Service to the College Award. I taught this student many years ago in my first class, in one of his first classes, and when I call out the names at the beginning of the class, getting to know people, I said, Pierre Val O'Neill. And the filthy look I got was withering, because I got his name backwards. His name is O'Neill Pierre Val, and he ran Studio Ops with an iron fist. Everybody wants something, nobody wants to sign out for it, nobody wants to follow the rules, but nobody argued with O'Neill. O'Neill Pierre Val.
So this is the part where one of the graduates gets to take over the podium. In most appropriate form, we are turning it over to someone who embodies a positive personality and a warmth and a kindness and the most amount of energy that you can pack into one person. So I'd like to introduce our student commencement speaker, your student commencement speaker, I should say. Of the graphic design department, Brianna Correa.
Give me a second, gotta rise up, guys. Hello, my fellow Americans. Oh wait, wrong speech. Hello, everyone. I shall begin by thanking everyone for being here today. Without you, many of us would not be here at all. On this day, we close one very important chapter in our lives and prepare to open a new one. That being said, I'd like to reminisce about our time at the New England Institute of Art. Many of us arrived as freshman students, not knowing a single thing about our majors, but knowing it was what we were born to do. I remember the first time I saw the school. My mother and I drove past it on our way to Children's Hospital, where I was on seeing a new doctor. I went to a trade school, you see, a school where they don't only teach you academics, but also careers. So I already knew that graphic design was my calling, what I was going to do. My even greater calling is to go back to that school, my high school, and teach kids to fall in love with design just as I did. I immediately knew that NEIA was a place to start my journey. A feeling that only intensified after I met the missions team. We all know the missions team job is to catch all the creative little fishes as they swim by. But the reality of it is that NEIA offered us a very tempting lure. A high-quality education where our hard work and creativity would make us shine. A community with like-minded people who would both encourage and inspire us. What could be more tempting? Not much is what I'm trying to say. And here's the thing. I have a secret to tell you all, but you guys have to promise not to tell anyone outside, because I really don't think everyone's ready to hear it. It wasn't easy. As I stand here today, oh wait, sorry, sit. I can give you a million examples of the hardship and roadblocks we encountered on our way here. us, it was long hours of commuting to campus. And we all know the Green Line is the worst. For others, families and responsibility of everyday life took high priority alongside classes and homework. For one very specific alumnus, if I remember correctly, it was she kept finding a way to hurt the same foot every other quarter. So she limped her way to class along with me. I called her Gimpy. As we were going through our journey, the whole NEIA community was going through its own. We went from semesters to quarters, we downsized a couple times, we dealt with a slow internet, and then we learned the school itself was closing. Well, honestly, the slow internet was the worst, and that was the most horrible part of it all. Even so, despite these challenges, we never stopped moving forward. Our professors never stopped providing us with the best education, and we students never stopped creating and improving. As I already said, it wasn't easy. Very few things in our life are going to be easy, but that's okay. Because today we are proof that no matter the obstacles, no matter the art blocks and failed designs, no matter the snow or the rain, no matter the slow internet or hurt feet, we have reached our goals, and we have reached them with people here. People on the stage with me, and people in the auditorium behind you, who gave us their support. As I close, I want to thank all the New England Institute of Art faculty on behalf of us almost graduates. I am so grateful for all these teachers have taught me and shared with me, and for all that I will take with me on my own journey forward from here. I want to end this with a quote from the powerful, hilarious woman, Ellen DeGeneres. Follow your passions, stay true to yourself, and never follow someone else's path. Well, unless you're in the woods, and you're lost, and you see a path, then by all means, really, you should take that one. I want to say, create your own journey and path. This may be the ending of one chapter in our lives, but there are many more chapters to write. So never stop learning and creating. Thank you.